ask me about my car.
Have you actually got it?
Yeah, that's my big news.
You got it? You got big news? Holy shit, you got a car. Blah, 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 blah. How's it feel having a car with actual Bluetooth?
Yeah, it's so good. I don't have to like. So when I sold my other one too, and I left them the little
the dongle.
The dongle. Yeah.
Oh, you're so
They're like,
nice.
what's that? I'm like, dongle. You're gonna need that.
You're gonna need that.
No Bluetooth.
Chief.
Gonna need that in the cord. It needs to charge, by the way. You gotta leave it plugged into the ash.
Oh my god.
The light. Yeah.
They're the lighter, really? Oh,
Yeah, it's a lighter. Yeah.
that's a thing.
No, it's really. I got it. So I got here the week before Christmas,
Let's go.
which I was sort of hoping for because they.
So you waited what, 6 months? Was it June, July, if I remember rightly?
August, September, October. It was about 6-7 months. But let's say 7 months. Let's round up.
Which is, like, if people don't know, that is the norm at the moment for cars in general. If getting brand new cars at the minute is 6-7 months.
Well, at the time the guy told me 9, so I actually got it faster. So that was a good turnaround. But still very long time, and yeah. So it's A, new cars take a while, but B, it's definitely just the hybrid / electrical element that apparently makes it take forever. The fucking car makes no noise.
Like that's because so your car will probably be running on, and I don't know this for a fact, but I know M&Gs do this, where the first 100 kilometers or something of use is purely battery based. So
it'll like, let's say I put my foot down coming out of the garage or some shit like that. It'll make noise then. It's going to go straight to petrol because it's just going to fucking accelerate. Otherwise, like, basically, if you accelerate like a normal person and you're under like 50 Ks, then it sort of doesn't kick into petrol. And then when you get on like a highway or
it'll kick over. That's fair.
Kick over and stuff like that. But yeah, it's just so funny. You like turn it on. I remember the first time went to Toyota, which, by the way, I've never been inside a car dealership before. Like, why would I have been in one? You know, like,
that's fair. Yeah,
yeah. Like, it's not like I'll pop in and have a look.
No. I mean, you probably is this your second ever car?
For third,
but the other two have been like either private or
Yeah, then it's my first new car.
Okay, your new car. Okay.
First new car. I've never owned a new car.
Do you get the experience where they like give you like they have like a bow on the front of the car when you go pick it up and yeah.
Got the full bow. Asked if I wanted a picture with it. I was like, nah, I'll just take a picture with the bow before you take it off and reuse it for the next car. So
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
All that sort of stuff.
But yeah, when did you get a present or anything?
Yeah, so they should have asked if I was lactose intolerant because chocolates. I was really offended because I was like, A, what are people lactose intolerant these days? B, vegans. C, what if I was allergic to nuts because they had nuts in them too? I was like, there's just a lot of.
I'll counterpoint you. Chocolate.
But I was thinking, I was like, surely lollies are just more universal.
But there's two things, right? It is the price and how cheaply you can get it, or are lollies seen as not as sophisticated as chocolate?
Probably, I guess. It was like some it was actually some like local, I don't know, some brand, like, because everything I got was a thing of relish, but it was like a Tasmanian like they teamed up with local places for the relish sort of thing.
So you can dip the chocolate in the relish,
yeah, which I didn't do. I used the relish for other things. Really good fucking relish. I'm gonna try and I kept the jar so I can find out. Go to the
you can source it and get it. Yeah,
because I was like, that was actually really good. I'm quite impressed with that. Gave me a key ring, little Toyota one. It's in the cupboard now.
It's not. Does it have? Because normally they have like those key. Like I know Ford did this with my first car I bought for them, where it has like an identifier on the keyring, so that if you ever lose your car key, it will. You can take. They can take it back and then it'll be returned to you. But at the same time, now it's kind of pointless because they're like my keys, like my car keys. Just personally, my car keys don't leave my pocket because
do you have them now?
Not on me, like they're in my my pants, but like they're literally they just stay in my pockets. The only thing that annoys me on my keys is that I have to make sure my phone is in a different pocket to my keys, otherwise it fucks with the signal to the keyless entry.
Really?
So that's just for my car it is. If in my pocket it goes keys, phone, and then the closest to the car, my car just is like, oh, you don't have any keys on you, mate.
But even without that being a problem, did you put your keys in? Would you put your phone and your keys in the same pocket?
Sometimes if I'm not thinking, yeah.
No, it's whole life. It's it's keys, wallet.
No, because no, because I don't put my wallet. I don't put my wallet in a separate pocket.
Where do you put your wallet?
Just in one of the two pockets. I hate having my wallet in my back pocket because that's
you would be putting
grossly.
all three things in one pocket.
No. It'd be like wallet. Right. Okay. My current inventory. Like imagine my pockets as a Resident Evil inventory space.
Yeah.
You got the left spots. You got 6 spots. My left pocket should have my wallet and my keys. Yeah,
I'm saying a wallet takes up 4 of these 6 squares.
It does. So no. In one pocket it should be wallet and keys, and the other phone it should be generally the other pockets generally when I'm at work is phone, swipe card. But yeah, that should be. But sometimes you just don't think about where you put your phone, and then you have awkward phone and wallet in the same pocket, and you're like, it's too big, too much in the same pocket. I don't wear anything as tight, so my jeans probably a little bit more giving. But yeah, no.
Your swipe card.
Yeah.
Is this just a card you have to chuck in your pocket? Or it's not. You don't have like a lanyard or some shit.
I don't have a lanyard. No.
Okay, it's not one you like clip onto your pocket and like hangs down.
No,
like, it's just literally a card.
It's literally just a card I used to get into doors at work. Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I feel like most companies would either give you a lanyard or a like one of those ones that go onto like your pocket or your belt or something with a pull hook thing.
No, I don't know. You could probably put it anywhere. Like people put it in their phone case or I don't know. I just have it because I have my office.
The back of it. So just tapping on the back sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Or like I have my office keys on the swipe card though, so like all my work stuff is in one spot. So it's just, which is kind of bad on the days I forget my swipe card because I'm like changing between whatever pants I wore on the weekend and into work pants, and then forget to put the swipe card out of my bedside table.
Where are my keys? Oh.
Where are your keys? Go hunting. Go looking.
So, because now he's going to get his keys. Now we're really.
I was just closing my door. I'm not like that. Fuck.
So, like, I also got one of these things. I ordered one of these.
Also, you have too much stuff on your keys.
Yeah, well, here's the thing.
Those keys are insane to me. That's a lot of keys. No,
but let me explain.
That's a lot of keys.
Let me explain. Firstly, this part. Now, if I was going out today.
No, the fact that you have different, configurations of your keys.
These are just work keys.
Yeah, no. Why do you need a Lego man on your keys?
It's not a Lego man. It's a Sekatana.
But why do you need it on your keys?
So hold on, just chill out for a second. So this has a clip, right? So they get clipped onto here, so I don't lose them. When I go to work, they get unclipped.
That's too much clipping and unclipping for me.
It's just one clip, Ciaran.
That is still an active change to your keys. Your keys are just.
It's just one fucking clip. So then these are keys, right? So there's only two. There's just 2 house keys in this thing, right? And then there's the car key, right? Mm-hmm. Is that okay? Is that acceptable with this?
That's unacceptable. That what you got in your current state, completely fine. Completely fine.
So, but this gets unhooked. Now this gets hooked onto my lanyard at work.
Yeah, that's fine. Just leave it on your lanyard.
No, but I need to take these home because this is how.
Why can you not take your lanyard home with you?
I don't like taking my lanyard. I like taking the keys. I don't like taking my lanyard. I like leaving my lanyard at work.
No, that's where you take your lanyard with you. So it's all one thing. So it's one item. And then you just put it in your bag or in your pocket with the lanyard sticking out. So you can just grab the lanyard and use your keys.
But then it gets all tangled up and
stuff. It doesn't. Nope. Does not.
Because I got one of those little hooks, little plastic ones. I stuck it on the inside of my locker. It was the first thing I did years ago when I got my locker at work, right? Got one of those little plastic things stuck on the inside of the locker. So then I can take my lanyard off and I hang it. So my lanyard's always hanging. It never gets crumpled up and like twisted or anything like that.
But that happens anyway, as long as it's just you leave the lanyard part hanging under your pocket.
Well, no, because I wear the lanyard, right? So it never gets. No.
But I'm talking about like when you're on the way to work or home from work. You just
but if I took it home, it's gonna get like twisted up and stuff.
No, it's not, because you just do the same thing you've done at work at home and have somewhere to hang your keys with your lanyard.
Where am I going to hang it up here?
You know what sorry, right? Can you describe the steps you undertook to get it so you could hang your keys up in your locker at work?
I went to Kmart.
Mm-hmm.
I bought 2 packs that don't come with one, apparently, of the little of little plastic hooks with the adhesive backs, right?
All right.
But back to work.
You're right. Hold up. Right. Let's stop here. Let's
hold on. Separate days. The next day I went.
No. Let's hold up here. Let's hypothetical role play this. Your intention isn't going to work. You are now going home with those hooks.
Well, yeah, but where am I putting the hook?
Like on near your door, like on like the door frame of like as you leave the door. I don't like on the side of your bed there, on the wardrobe door,
getting away there,
on the side of your desk, somewhere near the front door where you keep your shoes and stuff, or like,
it's a good idea. It's a good idea. Alternatively, I could just hang it up in my locker, right?
But now you're like swapping and changing where your keys are, which seems fucking insane to me. You just have work keys and car keys, and they're 2 different things.
Hook, right?
Yeah, but you constantly are changing the one hook between things.
I'm doing it twice a day, right? I take it off.
That's a lot a day. No, you know what? It's not even twice a day, because I've witnessed you during the period of this podcast unclip and reclip it about 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, but if we weren't doing this, in my normal day to day, I would unhook it when I get to work.
That's a lot of.
No, actually 3 times a day. Hold on,
3 times.
3 times.
Sorry, why 3 times a day?
Because I unhook it, I then hook it onto my lanyard.
Right. Yeah. Okay. That's 1. Where's the
4,
3rd?
Actually, I guess.
Oh my god! All right, so.
Well, hold on, no, because you're counting the hooking or the unhooking as separate.
So no. I'm in class. This is such a fucking stupid conversation, right? The exchanging between one set of keys to the lanyard
is 1.
That is the interaction. It's
okay, so that's just twice.
It's just twice? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like off the key to the lanyard.
I was going to say, if you're about to be like, oh, when I go get lunch, I hang my lanyard back up, unclip it, clip it to my car keys and leave, I was going to fucking lose my mind.
No, hold on. I'll be honest. Sometimes people ask to use my keys during the day. So then I unhook them from my lanyard and let them borrow them. Does that count?
You just give them your lanyard.
No, I don't want to give them my whole fucking lanyard.
Why not? Because then it's harder for them to lose.
But what if I have other thing? I still have my swipe key on there that doesn't go with them if I need that. So I just get the key, not my swipe.
I think you're complicating the system here, Chan.
I don't. I'm just saying. I feel like I've worked out a system that works for me, and
I think no. Look, if it works for you, it works for you. I'm not trying to change you. I'm just trying to say there are problems.
You should have seen. You should. So if you think this is a lot, I got this down.
The fact that you even no, you know what? It isn't even like the amount of stuff. It is like the sheer like length of it that you've got. Right when you hold the key fob, the sheer length from end to end that is your keys is fucking long. You could tie that like that is
frame.
like you could wrap that around your wrist and make a bracelet out of it. It is that fucking long. Like, and you've probably got extra length there. You actually can. That is so fucking long for your keys. Like, fuck. I think I have the key fob, a couple house keys that I need to get rid of because they're no longer mine. Like, they're to mum and dad's place, old place, and a bottle opener. And that's it.
A bottle opener?
Yeah, it's in the shape of a Coke bottle. It just makes it easier for me to grab it out of my pocket, and like, you know, it's kind of that? You know what? It's not. It is the it is the I don't want to even say the coolness, but it is the feeling for that one time.
Someone's like, "Oh, where's a bottle opener?"
Like, "I need a bottle opener." I'm like, "But bang!" Like, you know, they you know, you're at somebody's house. They're like, "Oh, I need a bottle opener because I brought these drinks."
Yeah.
The person whose house it is goes to the kitchen to start shuffling through to find the fucking bottle opener. Yeah. And while they're shuffling around already, I'm like, well, bang. Like, you know, the cap is gone. Yeah. It just feels good. It just feels
now,
great.
I thought, so when I brought this thing, this is one of those
like
key things.
Key things, yeah.
Right.
And
I've just got 2 keys in there. There's plenty of room for more if I want. Now, they sell a little bottle opener that you can put in there. And I decided I would never use that. You
a man who loads up his Pepsi Max cans with alcohol does not in fact need a bottle opener, no.
Not unless I start putting bottle opening.
Like you start pouring beer into it? Like
No, unless I change the way they make Pepsi cans.
Yeah, that's also true. Yeah.
They now require a bottle opener.
Yeah.
Anyway, my car's pretty cool.
That is what we were talking about originally. Are you happy? Are you happy with your car? Now that we took that detour to talk about. Oh my god, we've gone for 20 minutes almost. That's
yeah. So I'm on. I think I've nearly done 500 Ks. Still on one. I still haven't filled it up.
That's good. How many weeks you had it for? Just before Christmas, right? Yeah, that's good.
So like a month basically. I still haven't filled it up.
Well, that's why, like, because Dad and me were talking about when Mum was looking for a car a while ago. Like, for somebody who isn't doing long distance driving and is just like pottering around towns and going back and forth between work, hybrid cars are fucking sick. Like they're really good. Like, because you can just you barely have to like fill them because it's mostly running off the battery and the battery is self charging.
I'm doing like half an hour driving a day, like. Between, like say 10 to 15 minutes depending on traffic to work, 10 to 15 minutes back. Maybe I stop at the shops. Yeah, about half an hour a day. And it gets a nice mix because I have to go through town, like slow traffic. Yeah,
you have to go through that highway and then town.
And then I have a highway as well, obviously. So it gets a little bit of both.
And like even then, your car will get better. Like I can't remember the exact, I think it's almost 40,000 Ks is where they say an engine settles in. Might be that sounds like a lot, but it's like it takes a decent amount of Ks
some amount
for it to like the engine to properly settle in and stuff. So you'll probably find your usage gets even better over time. But
yes, a few people have said that, but I'm like, what is the magical number? Because you've given me, I think, the 3rd or 4th different number. Everyone just has their own magical number. They're like, oh, the engine settles at whatever magical Ks that it does. Cool.
Dylan, I'm currently living the life of every university student in Australia. Before the holiday period, I had a class, and in that class, the people were like, hey, or even after the last assignment we gave in, they were like, hey, everybody just be careful. Around the holiday period is where people fall off in terms of doing study and like and it's hard to get back on the horse. Me at the time being like, nah, it's fine. I've got a study plan. Like I plan each week. That was almost 4 weeks ago. I have an assignment due at midnight tonight that I have barely started. I will at least have the excuse of both holiday period and moving house and my mental fuck up of moving house. And I've done some work on it. I'm not completely blind. Like, and it's a very straightforward assignment. Like, it's not.
How? Yeah. So you feel
I can do it.
enough
like it's
that you
done.
can joke about it.
I can feel like I can fuck around and meme myself, you know. The fact that a particular game came out that I got very hooked on yesterday was very bad for me, but still, I have procrastinated the fuck out of the last like 2-3 weeks. So I'll get it done today though.
Do you feel like you're out of holiday mode?
The thing is, I never felt like I was in holiday mode because of just general stress about moving house, and never really feeling like I had that much of a break. Like it was, yeah, like pretty much the 2 weeks I had off work were purely thought about moving house, and then the day I was moving house kept getting kind of shifted back. And I felt like very much in limbo for like a week there, where it was like, especially with like study, I was like, I like moved my PC and had all my PC here at the new house, and then supposed to move on the Wednesday, and then things kept changing the plans of the person who was going to come and help me move. So I ended up not moving house until the Friday. So from like the Tuesday night onwards, my PC was not at where I was staying. And then I had a week in between of living at my parents' place.
Just to pause for a sec, my favorite thing is like most people be like, yeah, well, you know, my bed wasn't set up, so I didn't really feel like I was living here. You're like, well, my PC wasn't set up.
No, like literally, like so I've changed beds, and so my bed frame, I've been sleeping on the floor on the mattress since just before Christmas because we went fuck it, got rid of that. And then yeah, I moved all my tech stuff, like my stuff I could disassemble that Tuesday night. And then for a week following that, because my parents have been away since after Christmas until literally last weekend, I was living there because house sitting and looking after the dogs. But then whenever I could get a couple hours at night, like driving here, being here for a couple hours, and then having to drive home, and that kind of quelled everything. And I've been very...
Was it like 2 minutes around the corner?
About 5 minutes. It's not very long. It's really funny. Like the thing that makes me laugh a lot is I moved into this house knowing that my parents were going to move further away. Like they were actually going to move more into the bush, and I was like, not into the bush, but more rurally than we already are. And I was like, that is...
You're like, the internet is bad enough.
Yeah, 100%. I was like, I can't do that. Like, so, and then after we got this house, my parents literally live within a 5-minute walk of me now. Like literally around the corner.
Yeah, they're so rural.
And I'm like, you just want to get rid of me. I get it. It's fine. Nah, just whatever. Because the housing market's so bad, they just kind of said yes to the first thing that popped up that they were offered. They were like, yeah.
That's fair.
Housing market's fucking... God, I don't even want to get into that. Housing market's so bad. It's like, even just looking for rentals, we got very lucky with this house that I was the only person, or like me and my dad were the only people that came to this house viewing.
Really?
Nobody. Yeah, literally nobody else. Every other house viewing we'd been to had like 50, 60 people there. This house just out of me. The only people that turned up. Even the real estate agent.
Did you look into ghosts or anything?
Well, no, there's nothing like that. It does back onto like there is like an aerodrome. Like the Shep airfield is literally just behind my house. But having lived here properly for a week, fuck all, hear nothing of it. Like it's not really a thing. Yeah, no, that's the only thing I can think of that is potentially affecting people's like wants of this. But like even like the real estate agent, when they got there, because they got there like 10 minutes late, and they're like, wait, when's this viewing supposed to be? We're like 5 o'clock, and they're like, no, it's 15:15. And they looked and they went, oh fuck, it's 5 o'clock. Is there nobody else been? And we're like, no, nobody else turned up. And literally, yeah, we were the only person that viewed the house, and then we immediately got offered it like the weekend, like the following week after. And I was like, yeah, sick. It's a good house.
You got
it's fiber to the premises. My internet is light speed. Even if I'm like, my actual PC is wearing the equivalent of like Goku's weighted vests at the minute with my internet speed. But no.
Yeah, is this like the first thing you ask them? It's like before you even go to the house. Is it fiber to premises?
Every time my sister sent me a house that we're like, hey, do you want to look at this house? I literally would put in the address to to see what the internet was.
Fiber to node, get out of here.
Fiber to the node's like, we can find better. Fiber to the premises is like, fuck yeah. Anything other than those was like a no bueno. was like not a thing. It was like even when she was like, there's a town Marupna that is like literally like across the river from Shep. That's like not even that far out. But it is, for whatever reason, it is the town that fucking internet forgot, because you drive through there and my phone like drops out. I'm like, and she's like, do you want to look here? I'm like, no. The internet just fucking sucks there for no reason. We're not, no. Don't even want to.
Not as important to your sister?
Probably not as important. She likes the internet, but she's not, me, who is average online and
she watch a bit of Netflix and shit though.
She does, but the thing is, she was already on 100 meg link at her old house. So, because when I was trying to sell it to her, I'm like, Jam. She's like, I'm like 950 fucking meg. It's gonna be so fucking good. We're gonna be megabit a second. We're gonna be living the dream. And she's like, okay, but like, what does it mean for me? I'm like, well,
I'll be happy.
I was like, well, when you're gonna watch Netflix and stuff, it's your net or YouTube videos. It's never gonna buffer or anything. And she's like, none of my Netflix videos or anything buffers now. And I'm like,
you're like, you can watch on 2 screens at once.
I'm like, look, it's better, okay? It's just better. It's just amazing. It's funny. I'm the only person out of the two of us that gives a fuck. But that's why I'm like, I'm not. Literally, I said to her, I was like, look, I will just pay for the internet myself. You don't have to go halves with me. I'm getting the fucking most gigachad of gigachad internet plans, and I'll just pay for the whole thing. You don't have to stress.
Did she have, if that was your make or break? Because what was it?
Oh, it was my fucking make or break. I just couldn't. She had like things, like her thing was always like, she just wants the master bedroom and the ensuite and stuff. And
you're like, I'll take the closet as long as the internet's good.
Exactly, right? Like I am like, I will just take the smallest room and whatever if the internet is good. Like I do, and that it's funny to say that, but it is, looking back on it, it is so. It's now the thing where like if I've been watching a lot of Twitch in the last month. If Twitch is ever loading or buffering, I know it's not a me problem. It's Twitch or the streamer's problem. Like it's not me downloading. Like it's so funny to have that not be the case anymore, or things not buffer, or things not loading on Twitter. That's nice. I'm like, it's nice living in a new house. I have like the most amazing, like I have a nice rainfall shower, and, like the rainfall and like switches, and it's really good. The only thing the funny thing was so I'm a fan of taking a bath, right? Taking a bath is good.
Me too. One a week.
One a week, yeah, to chill out. And this has like the deepest bath I've lived in a house with. Like it's deep. Normally I have the problem with being a bigger dude. Baths aren't always catered for me. But this one, I'm like, fuck yeah, catered to me, great. So like the second I was here, I was like, I heard a bath tonight. Start filling it up. The plug doesn't properly fit in the doesn't create a seal in the hole. So water is always like very slowly getting out of it. So like the bathtub wouldn't fill past my legs. I felt so jibbed. I was like, this is...
Well, you probably just buy a new plug, but...
I'm 100%... No. I'm buying a new plug. I'm buying a new plug. It was just at the time when I was very excited for it at like 8 o'clock on a Sunday night, it just didn't do it. And I was very sad.
Is it just one bathroom?
No, there's like my sister has her own ensuite, and then
that's right, the full ensuite. Yeah. That's good. So you can just basically bath whenever you want.
100%, right? Like it is. Yeah, no, it is good.
Don't have to worry. What's a rainfall?
You never had okay. It's like so there will be. So your normal shower head is generally like it's like on the wall, it's kind of hanging at an angle towards you and like showering you. The rainfall hangs directly like vertically above you.
From like the middle of above the shower.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
And it
is that higher than though? Like you can't even reach it?
No, give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds.
What do you mean I've never heard this? I don't know if you're taking a photo or just bringing the entire shower head.
How the fuck would I bring the entire shower head? You fucking moron. The fuck? Where is you? Screw it up. Sending you. Oh wait, I'll just do it on Facebook. Here it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I think at a hotel. I think I've had that at a hotel before.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what they're called though.
Yeah, they're rainfall showers.
Because they're like what, wider.
They're wider and like it. Obviously, it's not as pressurized. I guess is not the word. So it feels like it's just the rain is falling on you, and it's nice.
I do love a make you feel pain shower though. Sometimes, like harsh fucking.
No, that's the thing. That's why it's got the other shower head.
Oh yeah, true.
So the other shower head has
that's the punishment head.
That's the punishment head. Yeah, that's exactly.
Good shit.
It is. Do you reckon anybody's noticed that Ashley wasn't on this episode?
Who's that?
You know what? We might have peace in this arcade couch recording because.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it was like, oh, maybe he has died. Like,
maybe.
You know, like
maybe it's a thing. Maybe we just didn't take into consideration that he could be working right now, and he didn't realize that the podcast was recording at this time.
I don't want to say I gave 24 hours notice, but
you didn't. No, you didn't give 24 hours. No shot. You gave less than 24 hours notice. Well, I saw it in the calendar already because I did check yesterday. But your message pointing out to everybody came at 6:20 last night.
Look, that was 5:20 for him, so.
Which is still, you know what? In fact, not 12 hours.
It was
not even 12. It was 12 hours, but it wasn't 24.
Plenty of time. And I tagged you. I didn't expect, I got the push notification. Is all I know. Well, you know what? I was going to ask what your New Year's did you have New Year's resolution? You know what? His isn't
being onto the episode in
to
time.
Be fucking punctual, that's for sure.
No, I've said it already. Right? His New Year's resolution to be nicer to Xbox.
I really want to know, because it's definitely not. I really want to know if Ash does New Year's resolutions.
I feel like Ash is like me, that starts with the best intention of having a New Year's resolution, but then deep down inside, you're probably not going to live up to it because setting it as a New Year's resolution isn't enough motivation to do the thing.
I mean, I don't really like New Year's resolutions. I think because it's usually just one thing that everyone fails at.
Like
I do like having like goals, like goals for the year.
I have like the rollover New Year's resolution of forever being like, this is the year I fit into insert desired shirt size, and then it just doesn't happen. And it's just it not even doesn't happen. It's like I don't put in the steps that need to end up with that.
Literally
100%. I don't put in the steps to do that, so it's not. It's 100%. Shit.
Is that it? You got anything else?
I don't know. I think it's just as I've already spoke about at length. Is like I feel like
new school.
My rebuilding process of me being getting kickstarted with uni 2.0. Yeah, I feel like I'm already on that journey, so it's not even a New Year's resolution. If my New Year's resolution was to be stay on top of uni work, I've already fucked that up. But you know what? It's still
technically you've gone till midnight. So.
I got till midnight exactly. As long as I'm not late, I'm good. I moved
the podcast to help you. Less stressful.
100%. It is. Well, no, because I think if the podcast had been at 7 or 8 o'clock tonight, I would have had that as I need to be done probably by here, because I will be too mentally exhausted and feel like I can't be fucked after it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
I mean, the reason I moved it is because my work Christmas party's tonight.
Damn, Christmas
which
party,
I forgot about
in January, 21 days.
Yeah, well, we as I think I briefly covered on the last one. Obviously, a lot
retail.
Work.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. And a lot happened. Okay.
A lot happened, and the week that a bunch of stuff happened at work, we had it scheduled for that weekend.
Right. Okay. Yeah. No. But you know what? I remember you. Yeah. I remember you mentioning this, that it was.
So then we were like, well, we'll just postpone it and see how we go. And then pretty much the area manager was like, "That's can you do it by the end of January?"
Yeah.
So And then I kind of forgot until a day ago. I was like, wait, hold on, Chris is whoopsie.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah, well, I feel like I started like trying to think of like good like goals for the year. Then that was like probably November-ish because and then I don't know, I do them in November because then December like flies and I don't have time to like sit down and like concentrate. And then like everything got thrown up in the air. Now I'm like, I don't know what life is. So you know, but no, well, yeah. Anyway, Ash could have died. Maybe, who knows? Let's record Arco Couch without him.